Thank you, Madam Table Topics Master. I would like to talk about a resolution I made last year. The same resolution I have made for ages, which is to do something about my health, get more exercise. I've tried everything. I've tried YouTube videos. I joined the Y. I do this, I do that. It's all been helpful, but I really had not gotten the results I wanted. Then we had an international disaster, the pandemic, shutting down everything, completely reordering our lives. Part of that reordering was that a couple of old friends contacted me and said, let's go for a walk at 6:30 in the morning. Want to join us? I was out of the office, nothing better to do, so I did. It was not bad. We walked for an hour up and down small hills in West Seattle and talking about everything. I said, doing it tomorrow? They said, yeah. Later on, they disclosed that they had had another walking partner, but he moved out of town, so they needed a replacement. But that worked out well for me because for the past 6 or 8 months, I've walked for more than an hour 5 times a week. It really does make a difference, and it's not painful because you're walking with friends talking about everything. This is a resolution that I have actually succeeded, and all it took was a total disaster. I'm going to come up with some new resolutions for this year, but I hope it will take less to achieve. Thank you, Madam Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Randy. What a great resolution and great outcome to something that was unforeseen. Would anybody else like to take a chance or talk about a resolution? Franny.
Sure, Lucia. How about a fortune?
Great. Let's see. I really wish I had cookies because, that would just add to the excitement, wouldn't it? Oh, so here's what your fortune says. When fear hurts you, conquer it and defeat it.
Oh my, when fear hurts you, conquer it and defeat it. Well, I can apply that to a number of areas of my life. My attitude about the president who is leaving office in just tick, 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 tick. I've been scared silly for that. I don't know that our world was going to implode. How did I conquer that fear? By looking around, and guess what? It didn't implode. I just tried to, think positively. Another approach is sometimes I have something in my work where it's a real challenge. I have a client who, pardon me, is getting totally screwed by the system. And I'm afraid for him. And what do I do about that? Well, I throw time at it. I jump and I conquer, and I bring in my colleagues and their wisdom, and how can I combat that? A third, well, I'm afraid of heights. And I've been afraid of heights for my entire life, but I am a downhill skier, which means I have to get on a chairlift. So the way I have not been able to conquer and get rid of this fear, but I have figured out a way to deal with it because I love downhill skiing so much. I am simply not going to let the fact that when I'm on a chairlift, I'm terrified, keep me from skiing. Thank you, Madam Table Topics.
Thank you, Franny. That's quite inspiring and a great, great lesson to all of us about how to conquer fear. Would anybody else like to do a review or to take a chance? And guests are very welcome to participate in this part of the meeting.
All right, I'll go.
All right, Lisa.
Oh, I'm gonna do take a chance. I don't know. Hopefully I don't kick myself for this one. But
All right. Let's see. Ah, your fortune is you are very talented in many ways.
that's my fortune. Oh wow. Okay. Fellow Toastmasters, my fortune for tonight apparently is I am talented in many ways. That's very interesting. I feel like I'm probably hard on myself a lot. I don't know about you guys if you do that to yourself, but I do feel like I can be hard on myself and, criticize myself and you didn't do this right, you didn't do that right. So to think about you are talented in many ways, I'm trying to wrap my brain around that. I would have to say my talents are being a good problem solver, really being diligent and driven to solve problems. Talent. Okay, I'm digging here. Talent is being kind and compassionate. And what else is my talent? I would say, I guess, okay, being smart. I don't know. Is that a talent? Probably so. I think that there is a tendency for me and for most people to not want to brag or boast your talents. So I guess those are my talents I come up with. Good problem solver, kind and compassionate, and smart. Thank you, Madame Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Lisa. I think that's something else good to take into the year. I mean, don't be humble. I mean, just really kind of treasure those things in yourself that you feel you're good at. Any other takers?
We've got time for one more. Any of the guests want to go?
If the guests don't want to take the opportunity, I will.
Oh,
All right.
sure. Amy. So which would you like to do?
That's a very good question. I'm good with either one of them. Why did I do resolutions?
All right.
Toastmasters and guests, those of you who know me know that I am not a resolution person. I personally believe that resolutions should not wait until the first day of the year and then get dropped. Resolutions should happen as soon as they pop to mind. If they don't, then they never do. They don't they don't stick. My resolution that I want to talk about this evening was my resolution to join Toastmasters. This was a professional decision that was somewhat forced upon me by a mentor that I had in my career. But it was a good decision. It was a good thing. And something I'm very happy that I did. It's gotten me places in my profession where I never expected to be. For example, I am now a mentor trainer at my place of work. I encourage all of you to not put off what you have resolved to do. Instead, make your decision that you're going to do it and do it. That's how you can travel. That's how you can do all the things that you want to do in your life and have everybody around you look at you and say, wow, I wish I could do all the things that you do. Become a Toastmaster, travel the world, do what you want. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. again, it seems like great resolution to have, and I hope it fortifies all of us as we move into this next year. And so thank you for all those who participated. And I give it back to our Toastmaster.